The problem of object and reality. In this section, we will discuss the concepts of reality and object. We will examine different perspectives on objects in modern philosophy and the effects of these perspectives, especially on the relationship between humans and the environment. Modern Western thought, beginning with Descartes, has led not only to environmental problems, but also to fundamental problems related to humanity and society. Therefore, the solutions to these problems cannot be found within the patterns of the modern worldview. Humans can create a new system of thought and understanding of the universe that can satisfy their spiritual side while fulfilling the requirements of reason. Of course, this new system will be nourished by the wisdom and achievements from within and outside of Western thought. Object, reality and environment. Renaissance thought, a turning point in Western philosophy, aimed to revive the understanding of the universe lost in the Middle Ages by returning to ancient Greek sources on the one hand, and to dominate and control nature on the other. The Renaissance aimed to revive the knowledge-based understanding that the Middle Ages had pushed into the background and to establish a direct link between reason and the universe. On the one hand, ancient respect for nature was given, while on the other hand it was desired to rule nature through magic and technology. While nature was at the center of the universe-reason relationship in ancient Greek thought, humans were placed at the center in Renaissance thought. Moreover, while acting in accordance with nature was important in the understanding of the universe, in the Renaissance it was important to make nature suitable for humans through technology or magic. The Renaissance moved away from magic, which was a form of communication with nature, and tried to influence it in line with human desires, and turned towards technology. At this point, the Renaissance, based on the understanding of nature as cursed and unsuitable for humans, which existed in the foundations of Western thought, would put into practice the idea of technology that would make nature suitable and improve it for humans. Francis Bacon, first of all, clears the human mind of superstitions about nature, from the natural world understanding. He states that the task of humans is to dominate process nature and transform it for their own purposes. Francis Bacon made the transition from the natural world to the processed world, but he could not fully determine how the processed world works. The idea of material existence has enabled humans to use and shape nature as they wish. From now on, what needs to be done is to adjust this material world, this cumbersome machine, to humans, or even to create a new machine. Thus, technology has become an activity that meets the false needs created and fueled by the capitalist lifestyle. In this new lifestyle, nature and even humans themselves have been stripped of all their moral values and reduced to the level of functional, usable consumer goods. The fact that the modern worldview disregards all kinds of deep thought, wisdom and knowledge-based understanding and sees modern scientific knowledge and functional reason as the only values has been an important factor in the deepening of environmental problems. The fact that knowledge devoid of wisdom and technology devoid of deep thought are seen as values and measures in themselves has opened incurable wounds in modern application. At this stage of humanity, the problem is no longer that moral practice and moral responsibility. Relationships only take place within the framework of mutual responsibility and duty among intelligent beings. Of course, the attempts to see non-intelligent, inanimate beings, plants and animals as moral subjects, and to determine our moral obligations and duties towards them are important efforts. At this point, I do not think that the solution to the problems can be found within the patterns of the modern worldview. It also seems impossible that our problems can be solved by returning to primitive ways of life and thinking, and to the lost paradise of monotheistic religions. I believe that humans, with wise practice, can create a new system of thought and understanding of the universe that can both fulfill the requirements of reason and satisfy their spiritual side. Of course, this new system will be nourished by the wisdom and achievements from within and outside the Western tradition of thought.